Most of us, especially women, I should say, have a desire for things. We have some kind of treasure which we wouldn't want to trade for anything or anybody. Well, when we see the example of Lot's wife in the Bible, she turned into a pillar of salt. God told, don't look back, but she coveted her things, her money, and the household, and she turned back. And when she didn't obey God's word, she turned into a pillar of salt. The Bible admonishes us that we should not gather riches or treasure in this earth, because everything will be destroyed. Moth will eat it, thieves will come, break and steal it and take it away. But gather treasures in heaven. Well, I want to share a very memorable experience in my life today. When my son was very small, often he used to fall sick. He was a premature child, and whenever he used to fall sick, mothers, you know what I'm talking about. When children are sick, it is sleepless nights, and it's really terrible. And uh, we went to many doctors. Doctors were not able to diagnose what is the fever that he's having. Often he used to fall sick. And one evening, as I was seated in my room, I was pondering and asking God, what is it, Lord? Why is my son falling sick often? What should I do about it? Very clearly, God gave me an answer. I was going through this passage in Genesis chapter 35. I want to read this for you. And God said unto Jacob, arise, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God, that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother. Then Jacob said unto his household, and to all that were with him, put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments. And let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went. And they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which were in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears, and Jacob hid them under the oak which was by Shechem. So this verse clearly tells the strange gods. What Jacob mentions here is, now God says, put away those strange gods. Nothing but it's jewelry. At the time of marriage, I had worn a golden chain around my neck. Um, Initially, in the days of after the marriage, in initial days, my husband admonished me. He gave me Bible studies, but I wouldn't want to listen. I said, "Oh, the culture and the tradition of the land, it's a sign of marriage. Let me wear it for some time." I was trying to linger, and and although I knew the truth, but still I wouldn't want to accept it in my adamancy. And at that moment, when I was thinking, God clearly revealed to me that I need to put away the strange God that was lying around my neck. So also I had a few rings which my friends had presented to me. I want to share this, although it is embarrassing. I used to wear those rings around my, on my all 4 5 rings I had. I used to wear all of them in my fingers. I used to see myself. I used to look at the mirror, admire myself. Oh, nice! All golden rings on my fingers. It used to give a sense of pride and feeling, a sense of feeling good. I At that moment when God spoke to me, I felt very sad and ashamed about myself. Uh, I removed that jewelry from my neck, and I realized, Lord, this is not what you desire. Many women wear jewelry or fashion themselves thinking that they may look attractive to themselves and to others. But God, my dear friends, desires a meek, comely, and a quiet spirit. That's what makes a woman attractive. That's what makes a woman commendable. God clearly tells us in the Bible that in these last days, all these riches, gold, silver, and all the riches, the costly and efficient buildings, everything will be destroyed. The only thing that you are going to take to heaven is your character. Then, how much more time and effort we should take to frame lovely characters? I want you to think on these lines. And when God made me to realize, the moment I removed that chain, We went to a doctor, and that doctor rightly he diagnosed that the child was suffering from wheezing, and they gave nebulization, and Ted never became sick after that. Of course, he became sick, but that strange fever never came back again. Well, when we don't want to listen to God, when He tells us gently, sometimes He has to correct us through the hard way. I wish and pray and hope that you all may understand that seeking God's kingdom is the most important thing for a Christian.
Seek ye first the kingdom and His righteousness. Take no thought for tomorrow. Just put your mind at rest. Look at the birds as they fly so high and free. Not a single sparrow falls that He doesn't see. How much more does the Father care for you? And He knows each pain that you're going through. So seek ye first the kingdom and His righteousness. Take no thought for tomorrow. Just put your mind at rest. By the hand of the Lord, all creation will be fair, and you need to look to Him for your daily bread. Must become like little children, and you'll see that the Father will provide for your every need. So seek ye first the kingdom and His righteousness.